Hey all my buddies out there in YouTube and Facebook world. Been having a lot of time on my hands, so kind of looking at some videos of some different things that I could do to kind of cut cost and kind of help myself along during this transition period. And I came across these videos about using HDPE. And a young fellow who's building some slingshots. It's a pretty cool video to watch, where he took colored caps and melted them in the oven and molded them back into something useful. And I found out that HDPE pretty much covers a lot of mainstream products like milk jugs, cat litter jugs, Kool-Aid jugs, hydrogen peroxide jugs, alcohol jugs, anything that you buy in the store. And we're taking this stuff and we're chucking it in landfills when we could use it. Now, obviously, there's some catch-22s, as there always are. To do the job the right way, you would need some kind of injection mold or some kind of mold. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there with people doing it kind of different ways, and I was real interested in it, so I decided to go ahead and give it a shot. Now, my project this time was fixing a spatula I had gotten from Walmart as part of a set. Well, the handle breaks off. Go figure. So I kept the spatula because the metal was really good, and it's hard to find a good type of metal with the spatulas these days for barbecue pits and stuff, because they seem to be always flimsy and you can bend them and whatever. They don't hold their rigidness, and this one really held its rigidness. So thumbs up for the metal, thumbs down for the handle. So this morning, and I'll post a picture for you, I went ahead and put my first little set of HDPE. It was a hydrogen peroxide bottle, a Kool-Aid container, little plastic Kool-Aid container, not the lid now, because the lids were not HDPE. You can figure whether you're HDPE or not by the triangle, a recycle triangle with a number 2 in it. If it doesn't have a number 2 in it, or it doesn't say HDPE, which stands for high density polyethylene, then you can't use it for this particular task. So I went ahead and I seen these guys, they took their time, they chopped it up and they made little small pieces and mixed up the colors, and it came out beautiful. I didn't have time for that because I was too interested in finding out whether it was going to work or not. But I went ahead and put some stuff together, and what I got was my little spatula here, which was broken at the bottom, which I kept this part, and I made a handle out of HDPE. Now, if I would have had a mold and a vise and took my time, this handle probably would have been a lot nicer. But I was thinking about, well, what if you're a prepper? What if you were one of those guys, like I got this little piece of equipment, I can't go back to the store, there are no stores, to get another piece of equipment with a handle on it. I don't have the wood or the 1x4s or whatever to make a press, so what do? Well, what I did was I went ahead and put all my HDPE parts in one lump puddle, and I took some time and I smashed it down until made a kind of like a big thin blob, if you will. And then I folded the blob over on top of itself, and I had to do this with gloves on. Of course, it's hot. It's 350 degrees. You set your ovens for 350 degrees, and it melts the HDPE. But I folded it over and smashed it down, let it cool, took a hacksaw, cut off the edges that I didn't want, and file down some of the edges, and then some sandpaper, like 220 grit, and went ahead and filed it down some more so that there was no sharp edges or anything like that. But y'all got to see this. Okay, now before, this handle broke. Watch this. This was good steel. This is good rigid steel, and this thing will not let it go. I am so impressed with this particular HDPE craft. I can't even tell y'all. I wish I would have taken the time to make a prettier handle, but I mean, I can flip eggs now and work on the barbecue pit or whatever I need to do, and I mean it is on there. So that's my HDPE craft for today, and I hope to be doing some more, maybe making some boxes of some sort, I got to figure all that stuff out. But I'll let you guys know that if y'all go and look on YouTube and find those videos, it does work. It works pretty damn good. Catch you on the flip side.